I'm Megan Clementi, and welcome to the Southland Spotlight. The Saturday football slate is full, which includes another doubleheader on the Southland Conference Television Network. McNeese State at Nicholls State is the early game, while Northwestern State at Central Arkansas is the nightcap. McNeese State and Nicholls State face off for the 37th time in that series. The Cowboys snapped a two-game conference losing streak with a 35-24 victory over Stephen F. Austin last Saturday. Head coach Matt Viator liked what he saw in his team's victory.
After the last 2 weeks, it's a huge for us, and we beat a good football team tonight. And our defense hung in there and hung in there and hung in there, and we finally made enough plays on offense. But this is a huge win.
The Cowboys lead the series 25-11 and have won the last 3 games, including a 26-17 victory last year in Lake Charles. Nicholls State hopes home field advantage will help them end their current conference 11-game losing streak. The teams have not played in Thibodaux since the 2009 season. This is the first game of the Southland TV doubleheader on Saturday at 3 p.m. It's homecoming for Central Arkansas, and they face a tough challenge in the Northwestern State Demons. The Bears took a 3-2 series lead against Northwestern State with its 45-12 win last year in Natchitoches. But the Demons surprised Central Arkansas 24-19 in 2010, the last time the game was played in Conway. Central Arkansas can clinch no worse than a share of the 2012 Southland Conference Championship if it can get past Northwestern State in its final conference game of the season Saturday at 7 p.m. in Conway. Head coach Clint Conk realizes the importance of not listening to the hype.
We can't get caught up in the noise in the system. We've got to respect our preparation and what we have to do and understand what's got us here. Height didn't get us here. Blocking and tackling and good execution, good preparation is what's got us to this point.
Meanwhile, Sam Houston State and Southeastern Louisiana are trying to keep their championship hopes alive. When the Bearcats welcome the Lions to Bauer Stadium on Saturday, it'll be the 14th meeting between the schools. Sam Houston State is riding a conference-best 5-game win streak after beating Lamar 56-7 last Saturday in Beaumont. They're looking to keep the momentum going when they return home.
We're excited about coming back home. It's going to be senior day. I hope we have a large crowd. We got a bunch of seniors that have really helped turn this program around, so hopefully we'll have a heck of a crowd.
The Lions dropped their first conference game of the season last Saturday on homecoming against Central Arkansas. Despite the loss, Southeastern remains in contention for a conference championship, but it must win its remaining games against Sam Houston State, Stephen F. Austin, and Nicholls State. Kickoff is set for 2 p.m. on the Bearcat Sports Network. Finally, Lamar and Stephen F. Austin will tussle for the 31st time in this series. The Cardinals hold an 18-10-2 advantage, even though they've dropped the last 4 in the series, including both games since returning to the gridiron in 2010. SFA won 71-3 in 2010 and 69-10 last year. This game starts at 6 p.m. on Lumberjack TV. The Southland Soccer Tournament starts this week in Lake Charles, Louisiana, with the first match starting Thursday at 4:30 p.m. between number 4 Oral Roberts and number 5 Sam Houston State, followed at 7 p.m. by number 3 Southeastern and number 6 McNeese. Stephen F. Austin earned the number 1 seed after posting an 8-0 record in conference play, its second consecutive perfect score in Southland soccer. The Lady Jacks also picked up their 15th win of the year on Friday, setting a school record for most wins in a season. Lamar won 6 of its last 7 matches to earn the number 2 seed with a 6-2 record. You can watch the entire tournament live on the Southland Conference Digital Network, including Sunday's championship, which will also be carried live on the Southland Conference Television Network. During the tournament, you're guaranteed to see some big plays from these players. The Southland Conference Players of the Week. The Defensive Player of the Week is Allison Hall of Oral Roberts, who was a part of the back line that held Central Arkansas to only 1 goal in the 2-1 double overtime win for the Golden Eagles. On the offensive side of the ball, we have co-offensive players of the week, Laura Sadler of Stephen F. Austin and Kristen Boss of Lamar. Bailey Fontenot of Lamar earns the title of Goalkeeper of the Week by recording her 6th shutout of the season. In Southland Volleyball, Sam Houston State has won 11 straight, tying the longest streak in school history since 2009. During the streak, they've only dropped 6 sets total. There's been a lot of position shuffling since last week. Sam Houston jumps UCA for first, A&M Corpus Christi drops from third to fifth, while Nichols and Southeastern are battling for the final 2 spots in the tournament field, the 7th and 8th seeds. On the court, there were a lot of top candidates for volleyball players of the week, but these performances stood out the most. Kendall Cleveland of Sam Houston State earns the Offensive Player of the Week by producing a career-best 22 kills in the Oral Roberts victory and knocked down 14 kills in the UCA win. On the defensive side, Madison Hanlon of Stephen F. Austin was named Defensive Player of the Week. Madison set a new Stephen F. Austin record with 47 digs in a win over Nichols State, a mark which is 12 more than any other player in the Southland this season and the most in the league since 2006. In Southland cross country, the McNeese State men took home the SLC title. It's the first time since 2000 they've won it. McNeese senior David Rooney shattered the championship meet record by 21 seconds.
I definitely wanted to win today, but the team title is what means most to me. I mean, we really need. I've been here 5 years, and I've lost to Lamar. We lost team title twice, and it's not good. But I'm just glad we've done it today.
The team scored 25 points, which is the lowest in conference since 1982. Rooney was the first Cowboy to win an individual title since 1988. Besides McNeese, Central Arkansas was the only school to place multiple runners in the top 5. Stephen F. Austin's women won the SLC title for the 7th time in school history. The Lady Jacks won by only 2 points, the closest margin of victory since 1994, and tied for the 2nd smallest margin of victory in SLC history.
The girls have stepped it up, with Lauren winning to her number 2 girl, getting 3rd overall, passing somebody at the end. 3rd girl just holding off, and 4th and 5th, and closing really hard and doing a really good job, so it was awesome.
Lauren Smith won the individual title for the 2nd straight year. Stay connected. All year, we'll be covering the latest conference news right here on the Southland Digital Network. Get updates everywhere you go by downloading the Southland Conference app for iPhone, Android, and tablet. And fans, don't forget, there's a football doubleheader on the Southland Conference Television Network. I'm Megan Clementi. Thanks for watching the Southland Spotlight.